Well, chaos breaking out in downtown Chicago on Saturday night as hundreds of young people crowded the streets.
I absolutely refuse to give up on our city or our young people. According to the 2020 Chicago census, there are more than 2.75 million Chicago residents, 166,000 0 to 5 years old, 452,000 5 to 19 years old, 223,000 20 to 25 years old. That's a total of 841,000 youth and young adults in Chicago. Now, while I'm saddened by the extremely disappointing behaviors being exhibited by a small group, there is no way we should give up on Chicago because of a few hundred or even a few thousand who need to be held accountable for all this senseless violence and destruction in our great city. We owe it to our city and our young people to continue to provide them positive pathways, the same opportunities and environments that youth have in non-black and brown communities, along with jobs and programs that can help steer them toward a productive life. Listen, people don't care how much you have or how much you know until they know how much you care about them. While we must raise a standard of accountability, raise awareness, and address negative behaviors, we must also be sure to remind everyone there are more than 835,000 plus Chicago youth and young adults who are doing the right thing and on the right path. Let's take a moment and thank all of them for being productive citizens in our city, upstanding individuals. And many will try to use these unfortunate circumstances to paint our communities with a negative brush that they probably wanted to believe about us anyway. Oh, and if you finally became appalled and fed up after the violence and negative behaviors showed up downtown and beyond black and brown community borders, ma'am, sir, you are part of Chicago's problem. Here's what I say. You should say nothing about Chicago violence and trauma until you get involved and do something about Chicago violence and trauma. This is our city, so let's all do the work.